Hello and welcome, or welcome back, as the case may be. My friends, my guests, my first time viewers, I'm Hambbage, and we're playing hardcore vanilla Minecraft today, as most every day. It's been a long, long, long time since we played anything different here. Um, but we like a variety of things. So, in the last episode, I hope you checked it out. It is processing right now, so we'll have a belated tweet out. You guys may have been watching it as I was recording this one. Who knows? Um, when it does pop up, it will relay that we spent much of the last episode going through and using our newfound shulker wealth to set up our inventory. And what we're going to do today, the one thing I said I was going to do in between videos, I didn't do at all. I did not think at all about where we want to head out from, but I'm going to make a split decision here. A split decision? A split second decision. And I think we're going to go out to the tundra. And we'll see what we got out there. I haven't been out that way in a little while, and it served us well in. I don't know. Oh, we were looking for something. What were we looking for at that point? It wasn't the swamp, was it? Maybe it just kind of started our hunting around here. We got really diverted from it when we discovered the Franny abandoned mine, and I don't know. Or are we wearing the wings right now? That's good. Look, that hit hard. Okay, let's just try to move our way on down. We're gonna have to do a little dodging here too. This is okay. All right. Hey, you go away. Oh boy. Oh. See, this is why you don't put on the wings until you're really gonna fly. Just do that. Alright, so we extended this tunnel out for a long, long way so that we could do the subspace bubble, I believe it's called, the advancement for going, I don't know what they changed it to. It used to be like to travel 10,000 blocks, but it's like 8,000 above ground or something like that. So anyway, we went quite a way to get some new terrain, and when we get there and go up the stairs, to our left is kind of the expansion of the tundra, the snowy biomes of all varieties, and then we have an ocean to our right. And we haven't really done any great exploring around there. We, kind of got our bearings and took a little flight around, but I think that was one of those times when we only had a single set of wings. So I don't think we've done much at all. Did we ever go upstairs in here? I think we did, didn't we? We take an episode to go explore that. Pretty sure, because we've been kind of grinding on getting this hallway done, and kind of gave that to ourselves as a reward. A little bit of fun. All right, I think this is towards our last stretch, right? This bit took a long time to carve out. Someday, ice boats and all that kind of stuff, sure. I just still think we kind of paid our dues on that a little bit in Slow Cooker. We really focused on creating that system, the central hub, and really the one main station that was at our Witherskelly farm. And it was great. I'd like to I'd like to have ice boats and shoot down this fast as possible, but we're kind of getting to that point where as much as I don't ever want to just rush through advancements, I think I would like to avoid the idea of shying away from them, if that makes sense to folks. You get a big world like this, and it can be a tendency to kind of protect it and coddle it, and we're pretty safe. If we just go about our daily business, there is not a lot of stuff that can really get us, if you know what I mean. We've got good armor, we've got a good base, good tools. Now we have loads of shulkers, so we're fairly safe. Where are the other arrows coming from? You guys hear those too, right? Ooh. Had I even noticed that this was there? Was that a creeper that opened this up? I didn't even... see, this is immediately... It would be really nice if we had some glass. We could check out that cave a little more. Alright, well that's our landmark to get home. And I think I have the coordinates of this jotted down. I'm kind of waiting, and we don't really need to, but let's just park for a second before we go tearing off. Checking the list just to see if we have these coordinates already noted. I don't want to get... I guess what I shouldn't do is look. I should just note them again. And strong darkness, a temple near desert, clay swamp, desert river and ocean. That was what became our drown spawner. Abandoned mineshaft portal. Subspace tundra stairway. Alright, so we got it. Negative 73, negative 10,902. That's where we're at. Let's swap out and set up. And I think we're going to go south. We've kind of poked our way around in here a little bit. I don't think there's too much for us there. And I can't remember, did we fully explore the ocean back behind us? Right next to that stairway? We'll have that to check again if we need to. So we'd gone a little bit east and just a bit south to catch some trees and check out the terrain. But I don't think we'd gone out beyond here. And I don't recall. Maybe it was just the stray. We still needed a stray for the monsters hunted advancement. Wish this would load up a little bit more. Okay, getting some, looks like mountains, which They're a little more perilous for flight, especially when it's not loading up quite as much. Again, we're kind of hoping for a distant ocean, right? We had I don't know, a sea, for lack of a better word, back behind us, where a staircase came up there. But find a mushroom island, you do best to have some water. And, you can see the moon kind of coming up below the horizon there. We'll want to get a nice sleeping spot lined up. We got some time left here, but things like mountains, deserts, beaches are a little better than treed areas. Landing, for one thing, but also it's just a little safer as you're going to bed and then getting back up again. In terms of mobs, if you're plopping down a bed in the middle of a forest, it can be a lurking creeper ready to go. And again, with our wings, it's one of the things that makes us more vulnerable. And I think we'll call this our night. Good spot. Good first little push, and maybe we got some water out there. Get some new biomes. We're maybe going to move out of this wintry stuff. There we go. We get coffee. I love these traveling episodes. Yeah. Alright, sun's coming up that way. Away we go. The nice thing about the mountains is you start up high, so whatever rockets you do shoot give you a big cruising advantage. This ravine over there. I guess one thing we haven't set up, we still have all the gear, right? That's part of having all the shulkers. We didn't bring out our cat food, and should do that so that we can make the most of any villages, and also if we see any temples, we'll check those out. Lots of taiga up here. We're in a region of snow and mountains and pine forests. Reminds me a lot of areas where I grew up or visited as I was growing up a lot. It's just an edge of a tree. Thought maybe it was like a piece of a portal or something. So we've seen one Pillager Outpost. Not all that exciting, really, and it's close to where we started. so far, this is beginning as we experienced in the end, right? You gotta pay your dues. That just means when we find it, we'll find an awesome mushroom island. But that could be one of the reasons for the supplies and things, which now we don't have with us for the little stand at the end to protect our portal, but would be one reason to make an ice road highway kind of deal, just to connect us with mushrooms, because they are something I would like to get back to the farm eventually, right? And here again, advantages of having having more wings. When we find these dark forests and things, we can go, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just give it a check. Maybe there's a mansion here. It's a poor chance, but what's the old poster? Kobe, Jordan, whoever. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? If you never even try to look, no way you can find it. Savannah? Come on, catch up, world. What? Hold on. Was there an update I didn't know about? Are we suddenly playing in 18? What is going on? I mean, I know, like, Shattered Savannah and stuff have some crazy Shattered Savannah Plateau. We're definitely on 117.1. I hadn't. Oh, I guess we're not quite up to the build height yet, are we? That's crazy. We are 3 blocks away from the build height, I think. Isn't it 251? There. That's the build. 255. That is wild. I've never come across one. When I saw that cow in the air, I was like, that's a crazy artifact. Huh. Well, let it be known, this is the highest point I've ever found in a world. Naturally. I'm not going to use that as a thumbnail, but it's just one for me. All right, get this out of the way. Might as well top these off a bit. So now, of course... Oh, there we go. All right, let's get some desert. Temple, lava, Pillager Outpost. There's a temple. There's a village. This would be another good... that's cool. Cool village. Built into that hillside. This would be another good raid spot. Okay. Just because I've talked about it. I won't guarantee that I'll do that every time, but... kind of nice one. This seriously may become a kind of way back. My very first video was like 5 hours long because I was like, oh, yeah, this is what streamers do. But I played a world for, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours or so. And then I lost it, and I spawned right next to a desert temple beside a village. Oh, good. So we're already getting blocks craziness. And yeah, it was early world, right? So it wasn't much of a base to speak of, but we were basically hollowing out and living in the temple. But I clearly did a bad job of it because a creeper came and blew me up. All right, this is when we begin to prove our system out. So I think, at least for now, let's do greens for everything temple-y. Temple-ys are probably going to be, you know what, let's do a blue and a green. Blues for all the blocky stuff, and then greens for everything random. Saddle is nice. Emeralds are always nice. Bones, gold, it's all nice. Now we take everything. But yeah, I think the sand and the temple bricks and all that kind of stuff themselves, those are the ones that will throw in. And then, you know what, actually, I don't know. Blues we're going to use for blocks anyway. And we'll make a change if we need to when we run out of stone. Did I even grab that book? It's been a long time since we've done the temple. Let's get all these, because we've used up our supply of chests, and that's a good thing to grab. So blocks, and then this is going to be everything temple stacky. Right? Like all these various goodies. It's the saddles that I'm struggling with. Oh, here's the book on breaking. Because saddles take up a lot of room, right? So we can put them in the one-offs. They don't stack. They fill up a lot, but that may totally choke out our 3 boxes that we have, depending on what's in all the, if we even find another temple. But I'm trying to kind of build the system for myself as I go. Refine it a bit. Let me know how you manage some of that kind of stuff when you're out on the road. All right. All these things back in. And away we go. Oh, hey there, buddy. I can't believe that it's letting me sleep here. The coffee now. I should have slept with my sword out. Husks, right? That's what those guys are. Oh, he dropped? Alright, whatever. Let's go check out this village. Hopefully we won't bring any riffraff in with us. And, I forgot, in all that, I forgot to get the kitty cats out. Or the kitty cat food. It's still in the animal box. Stop it! Hey! Very mean. Very, very mean of you. Now I got hunger. I see you coming. You should have been quicker. You guys could have ganged up on me while I was distracted. Alright, animal box. Fish. We'll probably use... Actually, we may not. Let's not make that mistake. Because we're only looking for one kind of cat. So I don't think we're just going to be running around taming things willy-nilly. Alright, now, next question is, do you guys have any cats? Same kind of mentality for looting the villages has gone in before. If we happen to find ourselves looking at a chest, we'll pop it open and take a look, but I'm not going out on my way to go into every building. White cat. Again, for folks who don't know, we're looking for calico cats. It's the only one we have left. You're a Fletcher. Nice to meet you. Is that what... Franny's a Fletcher too, right? Oh, look at this. That's cool. It's dark, but the golem's hanging out in the little cave, keeping everybody safe. You are the man. We'll spend a torch there. Oh, kitty cat. I just have this feeling that there's a cat up top. Seems, kind of like cat in a tree. Cat on a hot tin roof. Cats go up high. Alright, now, is there a cat? Oh, you're jelly. I saw the white and dark, and I was like, oh, that's it. Alright, well, it was fun. Just didn't... Oh, now we gotta switch back. Didn't quite work out the way we wanted. So this is starting east. I just want to pick up the desert again. And then we'll turn back to the south. But as long as we're here, and now that we have ample wings to do it, we want to check, because sometimes you then find oceans too. I got a good feeling. You guys have a good feeling? I also need to remember to check time. This is one of those where I will lose all track. Well, this is good. So now we've got water on either side of us. Shipwreck there. We're not, like I said, in the... Whenever that other one was. Oh, this may all be one water area. I'm not super inclined to do shipwrecks right at the moment. That may come back to bite us someday, but that day is not right now. Also realizing I've lost track of which way we came from, if I was going around a point and did go around, or if these are two separate waterways. But we've got this water, so let's just go. The water gives us a second advantage in that we don't have to fly nearly as high. Maybe kind of a double-edged sword there, because I don't know if you are flying at high altitude, if it loads in as many entities, and that may speed up the game a little bit. But the difference is when you're lower down, So I think this comes back to our original desert, and I think there was more water back this way, right? Okay, we're back all the way around. So let's go try to pick up the water from here. Ooh. Of course, I don't know. I think we're going too fast. White cat. Like, can I just spot the cat from the air? Wait. There's a lot of cats. This is where the cat would be. Totally. Like that one. Is that it? No. You're Siamese. Sorry, buddy. I think you're Siamese. Maybe just creamy. Well, that feels kind of like we wasted our time. Alright. Portal, same deal. If it catches my eye that it's got lots of gold in it or anything like that. Oh, like that one. No, that's fire, right? Fire, not gold. Then maybe we'll stop to grab the gold block, but otherwise, it's not about wealth. And for anyone who may be wondering, well, then why are you bothering with the desert temples if you're not going to stop for anything else? You could just, not stop for anything and get a lot further. Desert temples are one of two places in the game, two or three, where you can get enchanted golden apples. And many would consider that one of the top items in the game. Personally, we've had two and we've eaten one. I was glad to have it when I did, but it was before we had a totem or anything, so I actually kind of had it out. Now we don't carry one in our inventory unless we know we're going into something like a wither fight or something where it could get out of control. So they have a little less value in that sense, but they are so cool to find because they are rare and got jungle in all the biomes except I was just about to say we've done very well on the rare stuff because we even have a brown panda already. No blue axolotl, which I believe is the rarest entity in the game. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But they have a phenomenally small chance of either spawning naturally or being produced out of breeding. And that is one of the two remaining animals that we have left to breed, axolotls, so. But we should all the favorites. Ooh, let's go over here. We'll sleep by the, no gold, though. Maybe we'll have He'll have a goodie of some kind in this chest. Take these. And these. those. I really don't. Maybe that's something we should add into our kit now that we got more space. I was going to say we could, afford to start carrying some of those things back. But I just don't like the time of busting out the chest to manage them and then switching out and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. But speaking of busting out the chest and managing everything, we need more rockets. Wings are still holding up. And I've been kind of foot heavy on the gas. Because we have so many rockets and elytra. And we'll see how that plays out in the long run. Don't need that. Want those there. Now, have we slept? We already slept, right? Just gotta check. And I think south is that way still. Now direction doesn't matter nearly as much. We seem to have a substantial ocean, and we just want to check for its wonders. Jungles are notoriously bad for... Oh, is this all the same jungle? That's cool. And I love jungle, especially just big old... And jungle does tend to usually be a big old biome. So we'll just check this. Oh, look at that. It's divided by plains. But the jungle persists. Ooh, nice little exposed temple again. Reminds me of the one that we have back by our place. Again, not going in there. The loot is notoriously... they're just early structures, and I don't think they've been updated. And I don't think there's anything particularly good in the chests in there. You can get like string and some diamonds maybe, but there's our jungle again. So it is divided. Those are two, what I would guess are two very distinct jungles. So we'll come right back across here until we get to either the mesa or the jungle. And then we'll just go on around our way this way. There's where we slept. I think we'd already seen that a little bit. A little narrow channel there, but just some islands. Hello, mushrooms. Oh, I forgot to check time again. $38, not bad. Desert. More mesa. So is that just a little pocket desert? Seems surprising to have a desert so close to a jungle. What do I know? I mean, the Andes kind of divide that, right? You got some of the driest desert on Earth. No joke. And while the Andes are substantial, they're not particularly wide, right? But the elevation difference and everything else turns from one of the lowest precipitation percentages on Earth to the Amazon, right? The Amazon drainage and basin, which, as I think most of us know, is one of the wettest and most lush places on Earth. So mountains do significant things to clouds. You guys. Dolphin jumping. Show me that. Gray goodies. That all filled in. There's temple. Go get some more sponges. Oh, there. See, now that's gold. Not gonna do that. We'll grab this. Alright, we still got plenty of daylight left. I know you're out here somewhere. And, you know, for this, as soon as I see an edge, that's all I need. Okay, turn. We don't need to keep pressing in. That is a cool mesa. Huge. It's got a little pocket desert in the middle of it. It goes from a jungle all the way around to a savanna. I'm going to resist the urge for the desert there. I have no idea which direction we're headed. South. Oh, so we're back to south again. Well, that's good. I think this is new. Coast. I don't think we've been over too much warm ocean. I don't think ocean type matters at all for generating a mushroom biome. I'm going to go back to that village, but I just wanted to, so that looks like that does widen back out again. Oh, that could be one. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I just froze. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Why is that cat sitting? Okay, that was just me. We've been here. So we've looped all the way back around. This is where we started taming our cats. Hi there, Jellycat. And we got our donkeys, and we go back that way, and we're back to base, right? If we take our coordinates, does that even make sense? We went. I mean, you guys saw it froze, right? So my wonder is, did that was that the game yanking us back into chunks it knew when it was otherwise going to panic and crash or something? It's weird. The reason I stopped, though, all joking aside, as we were flying over, I thought I saw a calico cat. But maybe it was just the back of this guy and he was seated. This has been a great cat center. This is where we really first kind of got going on it. We were looking for donkeys. I mean, I guess we flew around this ocean enough that maybe it makes sense. Have we been, this looks like a new temple. Let's go over here. that was totally unexpected. I did not think we were anywhere close to being back. Now we did go north and we ended up flying south, right? So maybe that makes sense. I'm flabbergasted, if you can't tell. There's a ship. 46. Let's do this temple if we haven't already. I see no torches. And then maybe we'll go hit that ship. Now that I've said, oh yeah, we're not going to bother with ships. Now we're closer to home than I ever expected. This changes everything. Mark it. Switch it. We should rotate those out either way. I think part of the deal with the ship is we got about 15 minutes or so left in this episode, so makes sense to kind of wrap up instead of just taking off again. So we can kind of reset our loadout. We can hopefully hopefully find some goodies. All right. And then call it good. That was the most surprising thing. To not only find a village that we had been to, but one that I immediately recognized because it had the seated cat there. It was crazy. And I've got to guess that part of that pausey, laggy freeze thing that made me a little underconfident. Is some of the same. This is kind of a waste of time. Let's get light blue. Put some of these random things in there. Stack. Those will stack. I don't know how I didn't end up with one out of the other. Just regular gold apple. Is that everything? This one too. No enchanted golden apples. One-offs there and there. And I guess I'll stack gold apple. I mean, I could open up the goodie box and refill the partial stack there, but that seems like a lot of work. We will put the obsidian in there. I don't think I've already contradicted that. And even the gold block. I mean, they're blocks, right? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Oh, and now I have... Oh, and I forgot all the chests. Shoot. Figure this out. One thing I'm kind of feeling like I should do is... If it was just me, I would break all the chests first and then just sort through everything. Leave it on the floor, make the piles and kind of manage it that way. Let's sleep down here where nobody knows we're down here. Oh, or did we already sleep? I thought it was getting close to night. Alright, let's check time. 51. I mean, shipwreck, right? It was this way, I think. Trident. Where you at? Trident and a nautilus shell? Come on. Swim faster. All that you gave me. Well, you got me the shell. That's good. I think if they have the shell, they have to drop the shell, right? That seem right? Are you with me? And where's the boat? And the shells, this is something I haven't worked with much at all, but would like to. Ooh. Kind of funky breakup. That makes it easier to get in and out of some of these rooms. Ooh, that's nice. Like this is as appealing a treasure as any of the other stuff now. Give me just a chest jammed with gold and iron and all the rest. Funny how those things change as you go through the game. Alright, we have a treasure map down here. That's odd. Treasure map, feathers, random stuff. Come on. Oh, we're gonna have to do... I guess we'll need all of these out because we got lots of stackable stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And one-off stuff. Now, technically, some of these aren't one-offs, but if we're unlikely to find them in our ranging, kind of seems like we should dump them off. That away. We'll store that in there. Chests. All the stuff that I missed putting away. Hanging on to the map because if we don't use it now, we never will. And let's hope it's close. Okay, this is big time advantage. Let's take a look first. We want to go north and a little bit east. North is this way, so out there somewhere. And just double check, going north. All right. Whoa. Okay. So it is on this little island. Shovel? I don't like doing this. Wait. Can you, oh, game. Come on, game. I want to finish this, and then I will reboot the whole... Ooh, we got some lava down there, too. Yeah, lots of flying. Definitely. Okay, so we're going to be like one back into this corner. Kind of make ourselves a work cubby corner. We will... How to do that. Nice. Lots of gold. It's a fish. And what will someday be quite good is the Heart of the Seas. May as well take this. Alright. We are going to sleep. And try to wrap up this episode as safely as we can. And then maybe we'll head out that way. Sleep first. Check time second. 57. Sand. Let's see, only blocks. Stackables. These, none of the little ones. One-offs. Random leather. The map, should we... Let's hang on to the map, and if I remember in the next episode, we will we'll do a little fly around. We can stack those eventually if it comes up to it. Chest goes away. It's going back in our hand. Animal box, if we pull it out for anything. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do this and this, and then we're going to save and quit. And I'm going to thank you guys very much for hanging out. I hope some of you guys tagged along for our little fly around the ocean. Watched for the fun and the excitement, and boy, oh boy, was I shocked when we ended up back close to home. But it makes sense, and I guess I didn't really talk about this. I got a minute. I think that the portal turns us because we go north a long way. We pop out of the portal, and then I turned, and I thought we're going kind of north. You know, I had that thing. We go up the stairs. We're basically continuing in the same direction, but we're not. We're turned 90 degrees, and that's how when I turned 90 degrees again to go south, we were actually turned and headed straight back home again, or more or less. And then we were wandering around in the ocean and all that. So we basically drifted to the east on our trip south. So hey, we've kind of mapped what lies between our 2 points. It illustrates how far and how fast those rockets can go. Although I'm still shocked. Honestly, I think it feels like something got funky. But maybe with all that ocean and everything, we were really just cruising pretty quickly. So Anyway, fun journey. No Mushroom Island yet, but we are now at an hour. So if you're enjoying these, please likes and comments are always appreciated. If nothing else, they keep me motivated, and the whole one of the whole reasons why I'm doing this is to know others who enjoy the game and play it themselves. So give me a shout out, say hi if you're finding these, and we'll see you next time. If you want to know when that is, Twitter or subscribe on YouTube. The new videos will pop up for you, give you a nice little alert. Take care, stay awesome. We'll see you next time. Bye now.